Hey everybody, this is Adam with Tyrant CNC. Today we're back with another install video, and today we're going to look at our NexGen 45 degree, 9 degree AR ambidextrous safety selector. These come in a multitude of colors offered by us. There's chevron patterning on the side, and this is a very easy install to do by yourself at home. Let's take a look at how you can do this today. What we're going to be working on is just a complete lower receiver of an AR-15. You won't need your upper assembly at all, so we're just working with the bottom here. And to work on this, we only need one tool. You're going to need a hex head driver, and we're going to be using that through the bottom of the pistol grip. If you can see inside here, folks, at the very bottom of this pistol grip is going to be a hex head screw in the very deep pocket, and we're going to want to unscrew that, because once this pistol grip's removed, then we can get this current safety selector removed from the firearm, and we can install our new NexGen one from Tyrant. So to begin this, we're going to put our driver into here, get this lined up. You won't be able to see it now because the screwdriver is obstructing us, but we're going to start unscrewing this. This is typically a pretty long screw, so you're going to have to unscrew this for a hot second here. And as we're unscrewing this, there's a detent and spring that's going to be uncovered from the pistol grip. That's why we at Tyrant are providing you with a new detent and spring, just in case during the mix-up of this install, anything were to happen to the factory ones. So now we should be able to remove our pistol grip. As we pull this off, I'm going to flip this over quick. You can see that here's one of our springs, the factory spring, and captured essentially inside the lower receiver is a gold or brass looking detent. This you can remove or you can install the new one. For now I'm going to leave that sit there. You have this factory spring that fell out of the pistol grip. We're going to set this spring aside so we have a new one from Tyrant that's going to be clean and something that we can install fresh. So we're setting that one aside. You can take your new spring from Tyrant and insert this right into this hole here. That's going to go fairly deep in, just sticks out that much, and then it gets compressed against the lower receiver here. But before we press this into lower receiver, what we're going to do is remove our current safety selector. So we're going to flip this back over again, get our pistol grip, same orientation for you guys. Now with the safety selector, you should be able to just lift this out. Now you have your factory safety selector removed, and next we can begin working on the Tyrant safety selector. To start with putting in the new safety selector, we need to disassemble this on each end because this is ambidextrous. You'll just need a little bit smaller hex head here, so you can just manually unscrew this, disassemble it on one side. You can take this screw out, set it aside for the time being, and then you also have this other piece to the ambi selector. From this side, we can insert in our safety selector, have it in our safe position. We're going to flip this over, and then with this pressed against our mat in the floor, we can put on the other head of our ambi safety selector that falls right into its slot, and then we can put in that screw we just removed. I'm just doing this finger tight because we want to make sure that everything's mating up and fitting well. But now that we have this in here, I can put that hex head into my driver, give it a little bit more push and torque, but not too much. And that is definitely tight enough. So now we have our safety selector into the frame here that can freely move back and forth because we don't have it actuating yet on our detent and spring. And we're going to see if we can't get our old detent to fall out so we can install the new one. You can maybe give that a little shake, and ours just dropped right out. So that is the old one. We're going to set that aside. And then what you can do, I'm going to flip this over, so you can install your new one. There's a pointy bullet looking end, and then there's a flat end to this detent. We want our pointed end to go into the lower receiver, so we're going to drop that in. That just dropped right in. Not all the way in, but it dropped in. Next, we're going to take our pistol grip and put this back on the lower receiver of our AR-15, and this spring is going to make contact with that detent. And as we put this on, we don't want our spring to fall out of our pistol grip, so you can push and slide this into place. And then we're going to flip this upright, get our bigger hex bit, and then we need to screw this back into place. You can push down on your pistol grip, and just like when we started, it takes a while to screw this in. I'm going to give it a few spins, and now it just started to tighten up. This you just want to hand tight. You don't need to go crazy on this. That's tight enough for us. Now, the spring and our new detent should be actuating, it should be contacting our ambi safety selector. So we should be able to flip this perfectly. Now it's working within our 45-degree safety selector throw. If you were to take this same safety selector and flip-flopped it, installed it with these heads on the opposite side, then it would be a 90-degree safety selector. So you could swing all the way down to a full 90 throw. Right now it's at a 45 throw. That is the cool feature about the NexGen from Tyrant. So you can do 45 or a 90-degree throw. That is your choice. It's up to the user's preference. So there you have it, guys. That's just another piece that you can install on your AR-15 to once again kick up the curb appeal. You have a more tactile feel, chevron patterning for a more positive actuation of the piece, and it always is going to look better when you're getting parts from us. As always, make sure to check out TyrantCNC.com, and we'll see you again next time.